Okay, so we says we're live. What do you
What up?
see, Joe?
On YouTube?
Yeah,
Nothing. Sports and
nothing,
talk. Yeah, nothing.
nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
I've got us all on there.
Is
You
it
got what?
live right now?
Um,
We're on. We're on.
We're on.
we're on live chat.
All right, all right, sweet. Let's do it.
On
All
YouTube?
right,
Yeah.
guys, we're
What do you
live
see?
on YouTube. So watch what you say, Joe. Don't get us canceled. All right, World Wide Web, Sports and Tacos, the greatest sports show in the whole world, finally coming to you with a live show. NFL preseason. Finally, we're getting close to football season. There's a ton of stuff going on. Preseason, again, like usual, it's kind of boring. We're just trying to step our game up to have sports and tacos ready for the first weekend, kickoff weekend. So, Joe, what were you guys just talking about? I know it's not football related. Was there a big MMA fight or something last night?
Yeah, the UFC pretty much you could say like one of the top goats, him and like John Jones, Kamaru Usman, probably like one of the greatest UFC guys, was trying to defend his belt for the 7th time last night, winning all 5 rounds. And he probably lost the first round actually, but dominated the next 3 rounds. Looks like he was going to coast to another championship belt with a minute left. Guy throws a head kick, knocks him out clean. Championship over. New champion in the welterweight division. Obviously, he's probably going to get immediate rematch as he deserves so. He'll probably be the favorite, but just a crazy – no one expected it. I'm guessing like at the end of round 4, if you bet that, like Leon Edwards was probably like a plus 2,000 or something like that. Like you probably could have won some mad money on that fight. But pretty exciting, cool stuff. Love to see it. It's the only sport where it's like, you can just in a second it's over, where like you can be completely dominating. Like Usman won the fight, right? Was the better fighter, but still lost, Crazy.
Right. Tony, did you get to watch that last night?
Unfortunately, no, but I got to see some of the highlights this morning. What a kick.
Unreal,
hey,
dude.
man, a lot of these NFL kickers need a kick like that.
For real.
Yeah,
that was my exciting thing for the weekend. Fun to watch. It was awesome.
No, and the one the best things was Joe Rogan's expression.
Oh yeah,
Wait, okay, yeah, to hold that out and just how much of a surprise that was. Yeah, it was like pepper these new shorts.
Well, dude, it was great. Literally, while they were talking, they're like announcing the fight, and they're like, "Well, Leon Edwards has got to do something. He's got to let the gas tank out and just let his arms go." And then, like, literally, right when they say that, he throws a kick and knocks him out. And there was like a second where, like, no, everyone was just like in shock, and then it's Rogan, like, "Oh shit, oh shoot," It was cool.
Sweet.
Chase the chicken, Rock. Chase the chicken.
Let's see. I'm just kind of going over NFL headlines from games last night. At least right now, it kind of looks like Kenny Pickett and his tiny little hands are playing pretty well.
Yeah, he's doing well with that team, ain't he? Yeah.
I mean, that would be pretty sick for the freaking Steelers if they somehow lose Roethlisberger and this Kenny Pickett kid. Because, I mean, literally the headline is Kenny Pickett dazzles in his debut and led the Steelers to a game-winning touchdown drive in the final seconds. So that could be a steal. When we were talking about buy low, sell high type players, I mean, I get it. It's preseason. It's against second or probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
for $1.
Okay, so if he's in the end of the game, I'm trying to look up the stats for him, because who is Trubisky playing with the ones right now? Probably.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't come out and said he's the starter, but he's pretty much so far the starter. Though Pickett's making it tough. He's giving Tomlin something to think about.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's Trubisky. Yeah, definitely Trubisky right now. I mean, and do you really think Tomlin's going to come into this year and throw a rookie quarterback in like that?
Maybe not in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, I can see during the season possibly, but to start off things with especially, I mean, yeah, I don't know, man.
And they did it to Big Ben. They threw him to the dogs. You know, you got Big Ben, you got Little Pickett. You know, you just don't know what you're gonna get.
Opposites, yeah, I guess the opposites work.
Opposites attract, man. Paul Abdul.
Well, it's not like Kenny Pickett, you know, was like the first pick of the draft. What was he late in the first round? Does anybody remember?
I think he may have been like second or third round, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking, second, maybe, second round. I was thinking second round. But
so, I mean, I'm not going to lie.
Like, what, how long ago? Jeez.
With a second round or a third round pick like that, they're not going to pamper you as much as the first pick of the draft. Somebody who's, the heir apparent. We're going to make sure we just groom him for a season. If you're a second or third round pick, you could be just thrown to the wolves because if you don't make it, nobody cares.
Different story here in Pittsburgh, though. I mean, you don't start quarterback in Pittsburgh and nobody cares. You're in there to win games.
Yeah, well, I totally get that, and
a better scenario also than Trevor Lawrence at Jacksonville or something like that, where you're going to a team that you're going to get beat up on. I mean, Steelers were very close to the playoffs last year.
That would be pretty because the Steelers. I think Steeler Nation, they know that essentially it's a rebuilding time for them. So I guess I wouldn't be. How surprised would you be if on opening day Kenny Pickett were somehow named the starter? I mean, what do they got to lose? It's not like Trubisky's, something amazing that you're gonna go to the playoffs or the Super Bowl with. Who cares? If he's playing better. I mean, I just kind of wonder what the odds would be of him actually.
I could see the kid starting. I could see the kid starting.
Oh, Alex Smith could even speak on this with Kansas City, but it kind of looks like you might take it in a scenario like they did with Mahomes. Let your starter go through there, your veteran, play most of the year. If the season's not really going for it in your way, you let the kids come in and get some experience, kind of like they did with Mahomes for the last couple games that year. You guys remember that when he beat your Broncos?
Boy, I do. Those darn Chiefs.
And then ever since then, Mahomes took off,
Yeah,
That's
it
right.
didn't take long, dude. That must have been.
Speaking of the Chiefs, they did pretty good yesterday.
They did. You see
Yeah,
some
they
of those
did,
key players?
And, Mr. Mahomes, boy, he still has those legs and he still throws that ball weird, but God bless him. He's a heck of a quarterback.
Yeah.
And you know what? With the team that he had around him, even the other tight ends and the other wide receivers that nobody knows were catching his balls.
I know.
They're catching his balls good.
He was right on par yesterday. I saw him make one of those, looking to the left, throw back to the right, 15-yard passes to the receiver cutting across this way. So Mahomes already ready.
They made
and then on that point, I see a Vegas Raider, I see a Kansas City Chief, but then we have our Broncos.
Spencer's a Rams fan, though.
Ah!
He's an LA homer.
He's a pinche Dodger.
Pinche Dodger.
No, I'm not.
Dodger
No,
Ram
I'm
fan,
not.
dude. It's cool. Cool.
Yeah, our Broncos, even though we were playing our second, third, and trying to make the team fourth, going against the starting team for 2 quarters, you could tell the difference who's the ace and who's the joker, and we were the joker yesterday. That our new coach, I like him. I like what he's doing. I think he's comfortable in what he's doing. The catch is we need a bigger line, even second string. That we're getting eat up that middle, and we couldn't run the ball with the darn.
No, I did notice that, actually. I was kind of watching while I was working. It was every time they ran the ball, it was like stuffed behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, if anybody gets hurt in that offensive line, the Broncos are going to be in some serious trouble.
Oh, man. Put me in, coach. I'm
Yes.
5 foot nothing, but daddy's a whole lot of love.
That's
Let's
why you
see.
give experience. Real quick, just Alex being a Chiefs fan over there, Mahomes almost played the whole first half. Are you happy with the fact that your starters are getting playing time early? My starters ain't even started yet.
I know, but yeah, I mean, he should play the whole first half. Yeah. He wants to show everybody what he's made of, and Texas Tech just honored him. They gave him the Ring of Honor yesterday.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah. So I think that's another reason why he played a lot yesterday.
That makes sense right there. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give them some continuity also with that team, even though they don't really need a whole lot. They've been pretty
good for the last couple of years.
For the last few, yeah.
I know. And some of those rookie players, those guys are going to be real good too. I mean, they were playing really good yesterday. Did you see that? Did you guys watch the game?
I watched bits and pieces, but the parts I was watching was when Mahomes was throwing the ball. But your running backs look good.
I know.
I was impressed.
Watson and Snead. I know.
Deshaun Watson, dude. You guys see that? Deshaun Watson, 11 games.
Okay.
Hey, just to switch the subject. That's all right.
I was wrong. I said it was 6.
I said 10 games. Hey, man. And you know what's the weirdness about it? He's suspended for 11 games. His first game back is in Houston.
Is it really?
Dang.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, dude, I feel like they did that on purpose. That's fucking
I do too.
That's fucking 11 games in his games back in Houston. That's fucking hilarious.
You know he's going to be on the hotel lockdown right there. So, you do not leave your hotel room in Houston. You stay where you're at with the team. You don't do nothing.
Some fucking massage parlors are going to be shut down for the weekend.
Order pizza, some Uber Eats or something.
Houston massage parlors are closed for the weekend.
I go to the restroom for 2 seconds and I come back and we're just off the rails.
Well, no, she brought up she was talking about the Chiefs and she said something about Watson and I brought up Deshaun.
There's a Watson on the Chiefs.
There's a Watson on the Chiefs. We'll get on back on that.
Anyways, I think it'd be pretty funny for opening weekend. Ian had a pretty good idea. I need to find out where the hell it is. We should all come up with our best memes for Deshaun Watson, and basically what the theme is going to be is Deshaun Watson's new team assigned masseuse, and then your funniest comment as to who Deshaun Watson's new team masseuse is going to be, and make a meme out of it. We'll have.
Do you want me to rub that out?
Getting there nice and deep, like.
Does this hurt?
I think that would be kind of funny, anyways. I'm trying to think here. We are live. I don't know. Again, this is all basically just a test. So, anybody else got any topics at the moment?
Well, I was going to bring something up like what Joe was bringing up with Deshaun Watson and the whole things of when, after his 11-game suspension, he's going to be playing in Houston. Well, I think of this whole season's kind of been like that. Look at Carolina. Their first game is against Cleveland. You just got all this different stuff running around where Denver's playing Seattle on Monday Night Football. In Seattle, and you see how all these teams that they lost their players, they're already coming back to see them and say hi.
Yeah, for real. There is a lot of that going on.
They definitely have a key thing in matching those kind of things up, especially early in the
stories.
I was listening to did anybody else hear this? How he came out and had he had the public apology the other day. Anybody hear about that? And then just immediately, as soon as he was done with the public apology, said he had basically completely took back everything he just said for the public apology and said he was completely innocent of anything
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty much what he did. Yeah, he did the apology, and he was like, "Yeah, but then the criminal proceedings said that I did nothing wrong, so I stand by the fact that I did nothing wrong, and we'll go on from there." So
Like
yeah,
at some point, I don't know, at some point somebody needs to tell this dude to just shut his mouth. I mean, just stop talking, bro. Just stop talking.
Yeah.
Like, does this guy not have a lawyer? I mean, literally, the owner of the Browns, you think would be getting involved, and his lawyer. Go out
Well-
there, publicly apologize, try and make the best of this mess that you have created, and then after that, just stop talking. Plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Because he only got 11 games, and this goes back to what we were talking about, whatever on one of our last shows, because it came out before the season, so he gets to come back week 12, right?
11.
Well, it's 11 games,
11
so I
games.
assume week
11
12,
games,
yeah.
week 12 is when he gets to come back, and like I was saying earlier, this could possibly affect the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, we only get him once now instead of twice.
I know, but just if they're anywhere in the playoff chase, and then all of a sudden you get Deshaun Watson back in week 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
See, I do understand that, but if they're on a playoff race, wouldn't you keep the quarterback Brissett as long as you can, because he's the one that's getting them there right now?
No, he's saying if Baltimore is
He's
in like a
saying
playoff
Baltimore.
hunt.
And well, I mean, honestly, I kind of look at it as a blessing as a Ravens fan. I mean, the beginning of the season, I thought you're gonna, as a fan, we'd get him twice, have to play against him twice. But in this case, he's already guaranteed to have at least one game we won't have to play against him. So, I mean, I look at it like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, just well, I don't know. What Alex? What are your thoughts on basically the whole thing? The NFL wanted a year. The players and the arbitrator wanted 6 games. Now he's coming back in week 12, and he could still, because when he is healthy, and there's no reason he's not amazingly healthy because he hasn't played in freaking 2 years. He could come and wreak havoc after wreaking like havoc in massage parlors for the last freaking 3 years. He literally could come back in week 12 and wreak havoc on the NFL playoff scenario.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Like, is that okay?
No, it's not okay. It's not okay, but I think he's going to be a little famous for this. This is definitely like a huge thing this year. So people are going to be watching them all year. They're going to be the hit of this season.
That week 12 game is probably going to be one of the most watched games there is.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Well, it's like, I know what you're talking about, but he still did wrong, and he's going to be hated. He's going to get booed. He's going to get all that stuff. For instance, when Michael Vick came back to football, look how bad that situation went.
Did you
Everybody
see?
having the dog signs and all that.
Yeah.
It's
the
the same
all the
scenario.
girls are
That
gonna be
first
doing
game will be a big hit, but at the same time, I don't see it going any farther than that. But besides that team being hated wherever they go because they have that quarterback.
Well, did you see he already played in the preseason week 1? He
did good.
No, he played against Jacksonville, but did you see what they were chanting? Like the whole stadium?
Yeah.
F you sick fuck. F you sick F you sick F. It was pretty funny. The whole stadium was so loud too.
He's going to get it everywhere he goes.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, good players, it's not going to affect them. I mean, like I said, Michael Vick eventually turned it around, had a pretty decent runway with the Eagles. And I mean, the Astros won recent history. Everywhere they went, you got the trash cans being banged. Everybody called them cheating, and they still, make the playoffs and get near the World Series. To the World Series every year.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I guess the difference between Michael Vick and him is Michael Vick paid his dues. He went to prison for freaking 2 years.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
He did.
He did. Yeah.
And it was dogs.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm
not that that's okay, but it's like it's
I
dogs.
know. And I'm not saying Deshaun Watson needs to go to prison because, again, the criminal stuff. But I'm just saying that after all of this, he's going to get. And I assume he's paid. Does he still get paid? Because I mean, his contract was fully guaranteed. Like, where does that money go for those game checks?
Dude,
He's not
who
getting
knows?
Pretty sure he's not getting paid. Yeah.
I bet he's
He's
getting
on the
some
struggle
of
bus
it.
for money, dude. For like how many girls he's had to pay off and stuff. Who knows, dude?
Well,
He
I
might
get
be
that.
Yeah, but at the same time, he had to pay a $5 million fine to the NFL.
Yeah, seriously.
You know,
Well,
that's
yeah.
$5 to us. You know.
Right.
Just the fact that in week 12, all of a sudden, it could be like a bonus. You know what I'm saying? Because after week 12 weeks of NFL, a lot of quarterbacks are starting to get wear and tear, broke down, get hurt. You're going to get a fully fresh quarterback back on the freaking field.
Yeah, because man, he's gonna have 11 games of massages.
Loosey goosey.
He's gonna be all loosey, and he's gonna be doing all that fun stuff.
Oh man. And I just think social media is just going to go crazy too, especially all the girls and just the whole female side of it. Girls are just going to
You're gonna have the women's rights activists.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And people are going to be paying tickets just to go in there to do this to them, where they don't even care probably about football. They're just going to boo them.
Exactly. There's going to be signs everywhere. There's going to be signs in the stands. Go back to the massage parlor. Like, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be
if he starts doing bad, dude, that's going to be so funny. If he starts
that's the thing. I don't think he will do bad.
No, I don't
he's
think
going to come out and he is going to crush.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to be really good.
I could see the interview right now. Deshaun, what happened on the game today? Man, I'm not loosey goosey anymore, man. I just can't throw it right.
Oh, enough about Deshaun Watson. Oh my God, I just want it to go away, but it's not gonna go away. Is the problem.
At least for 12 weeks.
Hey, let's talk about a little bit about baseball. If you want.
Do it.
All right, let's talk about the Yankees. This whole month, even if they lose out, they're still going to make the playoffs. How sick is that? Just disappointing. But this whole month so far, they've only won 4 games and lost every single one.
Yeah, they're back there with the Rockies have a better record, don't they?
They're getting there.
Yeah, their record is comparable to Joe's Oakland A's over there. And that's not good when the A's have a better record than you.
That is not good.
How do you start off that hot? They were as hot as the Dodgers at the beginning of the season. Like, I mean, they were just light.
They're the best team in baseball.
And they got the AL MVP, Mr. Aaron Judge. He doesn't even need to play anymore. He's already got the title. He's already just going, thank you, everybody.
No, not the way he's playing right now.
I still think he's got MVP on that.
No.
Yeah, well, here's what makes me think about the Dodgers and the Yankees. They both are have been in cruise control for so long that I don't think either of them are going to win the World Series.
No. Yeah, they both shown they're beatable. Heck yeah.
Yeah. So and with the Dodgers, I mean, again, they're still on cruise control, just crushing everybody, but they just lost Walker Buehler. All of a sudden you get into the playoffs. I wanted to ask you guys this again. Okay, if the Yankees aren't going to win the World Series and the Dodgers aren't going to win the World Series, who is going to win the World Series?
Do you want to hear my call? You guys are not going to like it, dude, even with what just happened. But I like the Padres, dude.
I knew you were going to say something like that.
Baby. I like Machado. Dude. I think they're going to make a run.
Yeah, you got Tatis. You got Tatis.
Everything going on.
PEDs, 80 games.
I think they're going to make a run in the postseason, dude. I think
that reminded me of Friday. Like, how you go and get fired on your day off. How did Tatis? He has not played a game all season, correct?
Nope.
He's not played a game all season, and then he gets suspended for PEDs for the rest of the season.
Did you hear his excuse?
Yeah, it was like every PED excuse. The fact of the matter is, if you are worth that much money, bro, you probably should know what you're putting in your body.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's total
Yeah.
BS.
Give it to me, Doc. Give it to me.
Like, bro, you're not even playing. You've been out all season and you get busted for PEDs.
Read your labels.
Well, who are you guys' picks? I know mine's unpopular. My baseball picks are obviously not as very good, as you know. So
Between the NL Central, I gotta go with his Braves or the Mets.
Yeah.
The Mets. You
Ooh, I
know
like
what?
the Mets, dude.
The Mets are finally getting healthy. They got to grow them back. Scherzer, hey man, Scherzer, and then they lost a couple of their starting pitchers, but the up and coming pitchers, they're pitching great games. They're good,
They are. Yeah.
and it's shocking. But on the other side of the mountain, I see shockers happening. I see Seattle getting a little bit hot. Look at Baltimore. Baltimore, unbelievable. Tampa Bay, they could squeak in. But you know what? For a long shot, I'm going to go Seattle Mariners.
I like that. I like Seattle.
Now, Tony's right originally, man. It comes out of the National League East. It's the Mets or the Braves.
Mets.
Dude,
Hands down, they got the
Dude,
best
wasn't
pitcher for the team, best offense for the team. They can stand up to it.
when the Nationals won the World Series, wasn't Scherzer not that good in the postseason? Like, didn't
No,
he-
Scherzer's not always that great in the postseason. He's kind of like Kershaw.
Yeah,
Not always the best person you want in the postseason. But
yeah, that's
He
what I
wasn't-
thought.
But he'll
wasn't
get
very-
you there.
He
He'll
wasn't
get
very
you there.
good with the Dodgers last year.
he did do well last year, but did he win the title? No.
Alex, do you
Oh,
follow-
I mean, the
Alex.
Kansas City Royals are doing good, but I don't think
Yes,
they're
they
going
are.
to win the World Series. But
Right,
what about
but
the Astros?
I was just going to ask you if you follow ish.
Yeah.
So I assume you're a Royals fan.
Yeah,
but
I used to go.
probably
Yeah,
wasn't
but I'm
good.
a Dodgers fan now that I live here in LA, and
Oh,
they're
what a
doing really
shocker.
good.
You and Spencer.
It's easy
Real
to be
quick,
a Dodgers fan, but like,
Yeah.
what?
Braves. Talk about my Braves real fast, though. We just took 3 out of 4 from the Mets. We're about to hopefully get a 4-game sweep over the Astros today. We already won the first 3.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good run my Braves are going through right now. And we
And
are
they're
the champions.
defending champions.
And we're doing it with 3 rookies.
Yeah. Spencer Strider, dude, that guy is sick. That's another buy low.
He's got a
sell
nice little
play.
porn stash.
Buy
Does
low. Yeah, dude, he's sick. I don't know if you've seen
Oh.
him pitch.
See, I have him on fantasy baseball, man. I love it.
But he's not even the guy my Braves just locked up 8 years. Michael Harris, the second guy, the rookie that came up and made a thing. He's been there, I think, like 74 games this year, and we just signed him to an 8-year deal. Well, not even 74 games, less than that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you
8-year deal, 74 million is what he got.
So, if it were to say it were like NLCS Mets Braves, so you got DeGrom, you got Scherzer. Who's the in a 7-game series? Do they have the depth in pitching to knock off the Mets? I mean, obviously they've just done it. Who's their other aces besides Strider?
Atlanta?
Yeah,
Max Fried's the main ace.
yeah.
Got Strider, Kyle Wright. He's got the most
Yeah.
wins in Major League right now. Charlie Morton, he matches up with him well. I mean, Ian
So-
Anderson, who's struggling but went back, but yeah,
And the relief pitching, they got Jensen.
we match up really well with the Mets.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, guys. Spencer, guys, I got to get going. I got work in like 10 minutes, so I got to
Do
get
it.
out of here.
All
You're gonna be on
sweet.
time for a
Joe.
change.
I will be on time. I will be on time. Thanks for. I will see you guys next week.
All
Joe.
right.
Awesome. Cool.
Deuces. Thank you.
All right, sweet. And like I was saying, guys, this is basically just kind of a test, and it is actually working out pretty good. I like the new software.
But now
It's
we're all
kinda weird.
moved.
I
Yeah,
know,
now
it's kind
everybody
of
has to
weird.
shift.
when
Yeah,
somebody
Dang it,
leaves.
Joe.
I gotta like shift my body here. But yeah, this should be much better. And then we'll start having pregame. Maybe we'll get on here like a half hour before. We'll get our we'll get our game plan together.
Yeah.
I'll shoot out emails because I'm gonna start doing an intro. We're gonna have Alex. We're gonna have you start asking a lot of questions. And basically,
I love that idea. I love that.
Yes.
Tony, we're gonna start having skits. Get your costumes ready, Tony, because you're gonna be like, Swami says. We're gonna get your predictions and picks of the day, but we're gonna make a skit out of it. All kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of ideas. I've kind of making Ian kind of like half-ish our producer, because he has time to do it and he has good ideas and he's also tech savvy. So he wants to be on the show and help out. So I could absolutely use the help. I think that's pretty much it. This is a pretty good test. All the backgrounds work. All the bells and whistles are working. So this does look pretty cool. Or at least it's a step closer to being a more professional broadcast / podcast. So, and that's basically all I got for
Spencer. Good work on getting this done. This is
Yeah,
so
buddy.
cool.
Dude, so are we gonna try this tomorrow or next Sunday?
We could try it again tomorrow night. If you guys are you off, Alex?
Yeah, no, I'm free tomorrow. Yeah.
You're free tomorrow? Okay. Maybe we'll do it. Probably we'll do us probably tomorrow. I'll see if Ian wants to hop on. But we might. I'm trying to. I don't think I have anything going on tomorrow night. And so it will do it. It'll be 8:00 Denver time, 7 LA time. I would like to. I mean, we'll how would we do that? Like a conference call or Zoom? Because I guess because we could get on here at 7, and even because we don't go live until I click the go live button. So we could, for the first 10-15 minutes, just get a little game plan together.
Yeah.
Get the topics of the day set, and then fire when we go live.
Yeah, so, I like that idea.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're prepared. Again, like today was just whatever. Today's just a test. So.
And then I wonder if your connection, Spencer, looks like that on the YouTube channel, because you might have to get better internet.
Well, what I'm thinking, what I was kind of wondering is maybe, hey, does anybody know, is there a Monday night game tomorrow?
Let's look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. I know my Ravens play tonight if you guys want to watch. It's on Fox.
Yeah, Falcons and Jets tomorrow.
Alex, I'm not sure, what did you ever I'm thinking about just going somewhere that has Wi-Fi.
Okay.
You're locked up again, Spencer.
Yeah, you've been locked up for the last probably 30, 45 seconds.
Can you guys still hear me though?
Yeah, we can
still hear you talk. It's just you're lagging on the screen.
Right, I get it. So maybe, I don't know if you'd be down, Alex, but maybe
you want to meet somewhere?
Yeah, maybe just meet somewhere and do this from a bar, from like your bar, your sister's bar, or is it me? I don't know.
Yeah, sounds
just
good.
a possibility.
Sounds good. Yeah, so my sister's actually flying to Australia tomorrow. So.
Oh wow!
I know, nice. She's leaving me for a couple months.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Man, she's gonna have
we can
fun,
still go to Belmont and all that, but she's going to Australia for a couple months.
So yeah, that's kind of what's making me, maybe it would be best to just, or go somewhere that, like, to a bar that actually has tacos, and we could also do like a little taco review.
Yeah, something. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun.
We need tacos at work.
Yeah,
just a thought, So. Well, cool. Let's plan on that and go from there. But anyways, we are one step closer to a little more professional broadcaster. So
yay!
I like it.
Woo!
All right, dudes. Everybody have a good Sunday, and let's chat tomorrow. I might call you guys as soon as we're done, Bama and Tony.
And then text me in the group. Just text me in the group chat. I love that you made us a group chat too. So
yeah.
Awesome.
So
that's right.
Sweet. All right, guys. I will talk to everybody soon.
Okay.
All right.
Bye,
Later.
guys. Have a good
Later,
Sunday.
Bye, Alex.
Bye.